Ironman WoW challenge with me, Ironman Sheps. In the last episode we were down in the bottom south corner of Westfall. We've just got some quests off of this ghost, Captain Grayson here. And yeah, we're going to go do those for him. And actually, oh, that's not the one we want. There's a Murloc that's patrolling around here. And we're going to ignore these guys here, and we're going to go see if we can find them up the beach. We've got a Murloc hunter there. Look, he's tamed a crab. That brings me on to a subject of hunter pets, which is one of the things I've been wanting to investigate and talk about for the past couple of episodes. At the minute we are rocking with Big Ass Bunny. He is just a mechanical pet, new class of pet that's been added in Legion. The mechanical pet, they tend to be more cute, I think, than anything else. They're not great for utility or anything like that. So in WoD and Mists, and I think and Cataclysm as well, hunter pets, some of them gave you buffs, some of them buffed themselves. It was really dependent on the pet, and that was great for this challenge because it meant with a bit of investigation you could find a pet that suited your playstyle. In fact, it's good for hunters in general, actually. But Blizzard has been removing more and more customization options and just options in general with hunter pets since vanilla, basically. And they've done it more so with WoD. Now the issue we have for the Ironman challenge, excuse me, is I thought that was the dude we were after. The issue we have now is those abilities that were on hunter pets have now gone. You don't get them anymore. However, it's not all bad, because the other thing that Blizzard are very good at is being inconsistent. So generally what's happened now is hunter abilities that are given to the player have gone, but pet abilities that apply to the pet still seem to be around, or the target that the pet is fighting, but they're really few and far between. And you can really see that on the pet bar. The pet bar has now, for the pet we're rocking here with a mechanical pet, it actually has 2 empty slots, and we'll never get anything to put into those slots. So one of the options is, well, there's a few options really, but I think I'll put a graphic up on the screen whilst I talk about this. Okay, so this is a list of all the hunter pets that are currently, or pet types that are currently in the game. There's quite a lot now. I can understand why Blizzard wants to simplify it. And we've got it sorted by number of abilities. Now, mechanical, here we go. We just get a bite, and this is standard across pretty much most pets. Bite ability, which is your damage ability. We've got smack. Seems to be cunning and ferocity mainly. Deals 100% damage and costs more. Yeah, I'm not going to use that. So we scroll all the way down the list, and we want to focus really on the pet types that have 3 abilities. These two, the Crane and the Fox, their 3rd ability is just cosmetic, completely useless, so we can wipe those off the list. We've talked about the Corehound. I'm probably going to opt for the Corehound, maybe. I really like this Molten Hide ability, although it can only happen, it's passive, but it can only happen once a minute. As mentioned, the Chimera has an AoE ability and a slow, which is pretty nice. The Devil Saw has probably not that useful. We'll probably not use this. it allows it to feast on dead enemies, and also reduce the effectiveness of healing received to mobs. So you don't get many mobs that are healing. Not many. The Quillen, which is going to give us... it's a nice passive. When falling below 40% health, the Quillen's skin will change to stone, causing it to take 30% less damage and regenerate about a quarter of his health. That's quite nice. I do like passive abilities, and that's pretty good. It's a heal as well, so that'll be a bit of a kind of oh shit moment thing. However, its second ability, Eternal Guardian, is to do a res, and we're never going to want to do a res, because if I'm dead, then it's game over. And then that leaves Spirit Beast, which it is definitely the best option to go for because it has a heal. And from what I remember, it's a pretty good heal as well. However, there's no easy to get Spirit Beast at low level, so that kind of, unless we get to Cataclysm, then it's just not worth even talking about. A lot of the other abilities here in this list are kind of damage reduction abilities. So I think you can probably put those on automatic. And that's on a minute cooldown. The Cleft Tooth, when falling below 50, yeah, that's similar to what we've already talked about. And that's a 2-minute cooldown. So I think it's between a Core Hound, maybe a Devil Saw, Chimera, and a Worm. Now the Worm is definitely going to be the easiest one for me to get, because there's some fairly low level ones. The Core Hound is miles away in game, so maybe if I get bored, there is one I can go and tame in the Draenei starting area. There's a mine there. We have no reason to go on the mine. I don't even see any rares on the list, on the map rather. Is there an easy way down into the chasm? I guess that's the question. A bit of ooze around there. I'm not really sure what the backstory is with this chasm. Quite big oozes. I'm not gonna lie. What was that we just picked up? An extinguished torch. How useless. At least the drop rate seems to be pretty decent. And I'm not sure how close we want to get to this the centre. It doesn't look like a place you should be walking into. Oh, that was easy enough. Right, how do we get out? When we're heading up that way. Good work, treasure hunter. Searching through the barrel, you discover another piece of parchment. This one reads, now from this here barrel, face ye north, straight as the crow flies. Keep ye walking till you see an empty jug next to the lone windmill on the sea bluffs. If you poke around that jug, you might find what you're looking for. It's very confident that nobody would ever come along and move that jug. And that's all the way up there, so I don't think we're going to go and do that just yet. There's a flight path nearby, at least, so... Let's head back down south.
I see you.
Rare. Lovely. Nice. 1000 XP rather than 80 XP. I'll take that. Can we attack a cyclone? It seems a bit weird, doesn't it? We can target it. It has health. Doesn't look like we can actually attack it though. There's old Murkai. There's a lot in that camp. Some boots. Worse for us again. Actually took damage and we only got one hit. Is this 2 levels lower than us as well? Yeah, did quite a bit of damage for one hit. This goes to show you how fragile we are. Okay, 3 quests to hand in. Should be. Maybe we'll ding. The flame will not burn for long without ooze, iron ships. We used to use oil back in the day, but it was hard to come by. Praise you, brave hunter. The rocks of Westfall Coast shall be lit thanks to your hard work. Many lives will be spared so long as the torch is kept lit. I died needlessly on this very shore. My afterlife plight is to see that no others follow my destiny. Well, I'm going to actually pick the mana. It's worth more. Don't use mana, obviously. Well done, Iron Ships. You have quite a knack for combat. Thanks to you, the coast of Westfall is a safer place. Ding. And Now we've got Eagle Eye, which I'm not going to use. Have you laid waste to the menace known as Old Murkai yet? I have. So the foul heathen Murkai is dead. Well done, Iron Sheps. By your hand, one life was laid to rest, but perhaps many more were saved. The great sea, wrought with danger as it is, shall be a wee bit safer this night thanks to your heroics. Cool. Right, well, we will leave that episode there. We've been on a bit of a trek. We've talked about hunter pets. What's that noise? Join me next time when we've got a few more things to do. We'll pop up here to Captain Sanders' Hidden Treasure. Join me then.